Donald Trump held another media avail today, as he has done every day this week, with the signing of executive orders coming fast and furious. This one was a bit different. CTV's Genevieve Beauchemin is in Washington today. Jen, the U.S. president signed an order banning trans athletes from competing in women's sports, and he did it in a rather performative way. Fill us in.
Absolutely, Sandy. There were so many people in that room with him. Many of them, he said, are female athletes who've had to compete against what he says are men. And he said that this was going to stop. And that's why he was signing this executive order. Here's what President Donald Trump had to say.
All of that ends today because with this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. With my action this afternoon, we're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk your federal funding. There will be no federal funding.
And Trump also said that he expected the Olympic Games to also follow the rules here. We know that the next Summer Olympics are being held in Los Angeles. He says that they're not to have transgender athletes in women's sports. He says that he's instructing Homeland Security to refuse visas to any transgender athletes. He's also asking the NCAA to abide by this decision. We know that previously the NCAA had said that there were 510,000 college and university athletes, and that it knew of at least just 10 athletes who were transgender. Sandy.
Okay. Jen, thank you so much. CTV Genevieve Beauchemin in Washington for us today.